What are you going to do to promote education?
Okay. Well, for sure you heard me when I started. I spoke about the struggles of education in South Africa. And what makes me happy about that is that the youth are not fighting for the prices of alcohol to be reduced. They are not fighting for prices of clothes or all those luxury clothes things to be reduced. They are fighting for access to education. And when I saw the South African youth standing up and saying, we want to be educated, yet we cannot afford. We want free education. Then I knew I can die a happy man. Because young people have come to realize the importance of education in our country, and that will inspire many generations to come. We all know that education is a generational matter. It is going to take the entire generation to undo the legacy of Bantu education in South Africa. But I'm happy we're starting now to fight for access into proper universities where quality education it is provided. So all of you who are here, South Africans, your beautiful chairs are awaiting you in the economy of South Africa, because that is your home. You are even more important because you've got exposure to the world, and you know and you have seen what worked and what didn't work. Come and take your rightful place, because that's where you belong. If you read the book of the EFF, it's here. It's called The Coming Revolution. We have a book already in less than 2 years. That's how serious we are. Many people just waffle without writing what they are talking about. So we write.
You must go to school. You must get the necessary tools to run a successful economy. There is no woodwork which is going to run economy. You fail woodwork, you think you are going to run economy. It's only the necessary proper skills that are going to. And we must prove them wrong. And the only way of proving them wrong is to equip ourselves with the necessary education. We must love our education. From the leadership of the youth to the last member, we must no longer compete about the clothes. We must compete about the qualifications. What do you have? That is the only way we will defeat them. The reason I say so is because they knew. That's why they introduced a separate education for blacks. They knew that with proper education, they will never oppress you. It is this education which is going to liberate us from this nonsense. This is a nonsense which we must never tolerate. And we don't need anybody's permission. This is our struggle. We're defining it for ourselves. Everybody else there laughs about it, and none of them says to him, stop doing that. You're actually making us more angry. He thinks we like those things he's doing. 250-something million on one man. Yesterday, article was shown in the newspapers when the spokesperson of the EFF visited schools, not in the rural areas, not in Zingi, here in Soweto. Because people think that development has not only reached rural areas. Here in Soweto, the children are still using the desks which were given to them by apartheid regime. Till today, you ask yourself, how many desks can 250-something million buy just to make a learning environment conducive for our children? I'm not talking about my children. I'm not yet at the villages where I come from. Yeah, in Soweto.
Who's Blade in Zimande to say Fidel must rest in peace when he refuses to give the children free education and the children in Cuba have got free education? Why is Blade lying that Fidel is his role model? Because if Fidel was his role model, he would have ushered in free education by now. We need free quality education. We are not playing